You're going to win 99% of the time at just being patient, because a lot of people want to rush the process. A lot of people want the quick results. A lot of people want to skip and take the shortcut. Be patient, you guys. I'm telling you now, man, be patient, because it's so important to wait, to not spaz out, to not rush the process, and actually go through the journey so you can actually learn. And the more patient you are, the better. When you get them results, you actually love the results. You know what I'm saying? If you was to get something, if you was to get $1 million in one day, if everybody can get $1 million actually in 1 hour, how valuable would that be? How valuable would $1 million be because you did? If you was to get your dream physique, if everybody in the world could just be like, hey, let me change my body and get abs, or let me bulk up. You know what I'm saying? For the ladies, let me get a bigger ass, or whatever y'all want. You know what I'm saying? If y'all was to get that, stuff would not be as valuable as it is. You know what I'm saying? So being patient will get you so far in life, because you know what type of game you're on. You know what type of plan, and you know what type of decisions you have to make, because you're being patient. You're not rushing. You know what I'm saying? And I know a few people, you know what I'm saying, that's rushing to get a vehicle, that's rushing to, you know what I'm saying? And I'm explaining to them like, man, don't get you nothing finance, you know what I'm saying? But I get tired of trying to help people out, you know what I'm saying? You got to let people hit rock bottom or experience their own self, because they're not going to listen to you until you have the results, you know what I'm saying? And I really don't, like, it is what it is. I'm just going to keep preaching what I believe is true and what I believe is going to help you guys out. But everybody wants to have that this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? If you can't afford it, drive a beater with a heater. Why do you have to rush the process so bad? You know what I'm saying? You can be patient. Stay down for a year. Stay down. Go missing for a little while and be patient. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to get whatever you put your mind to. You can do whatever. You just have to sacrifice, and you got to be patient. You know what I'm saying? Being patient is a big key that a lot of people don't realize, because everything now is fast. You know what I'm saying? When you link up with a girl, you get you some box, or you get you know what I'm saying, get it right then and there. You know what I'm saying? You don't, back in the day, you used to have to wait a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it like I'm goddamn 30, 40 years old though. But still, like, just patience, it makes you value something way more. You know what I'm saying? Wait, slow down. Do not rush the process. You don't have to get that easy, fast, quick thing. Just be patient. Life is gonna life regardless. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta know how to be patient and, you know what I'm saying, handle life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that job that you want, it might not be there right now, but be patient. Just keep putting in that work. You know what I'm saying? You keep getting rejected and stuff. You keep calling the employer. They're like, no, we're not hiring now. Just be patient. Maybe somebody might quit. Somebody might get fired in the next few days when you give up. You know what I'm saying? Being patient will get you so far in life. You guys got to understand that being patient is key. And being patient can get you out of situations that if you would have rushed into, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ever been in a situation that y'all rushed into and then y'all regretted it because y'all didn't be patient? Y'all didn't let the time marinate enough and actually take the sacrifice and learn the stuff that you got into, or y'all just wanted to do it so fast. I did that. You know what I'm saying? I for instance, I mean, it's just an example. I used to play 2K a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I make me a build, right? And I would be so indecisive because I want to build right then and there. I got the money for it, but I want to make it now. I want to start the process. So I will make a build and mess up on the attribute or something like that because I was rushing. Just because you got the money, take a week and actually do the research, because 9 times out of 10, when you go and do something and you rush into it, it's like all of a sudden what you want to hear finally pops up and comes out the blue. So I learned to be patient, because it always happens with me. You know what I'm saying? When I rush into something, I'd be like, man, should I do this? Should I do? I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna do what I think, right? Without doing my research. Next thing you know, the next day, I get videos. I get somebody tell, man, you should have went that route. Now I'm like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? So being patient will get you so far in life, and it will get you ahead because you're not doing the stuff that everybody is doing, because you're being patient with it. You're actually strategizing it. It's chess, not checkers. You know what I'm saying? So you got to actually learn what you do. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I'm going to stack my little money for right now. I am still learning investing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to invest until I actually understand it. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot, but I got a whole full year. I don't have to rush into that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to rush into investing. Let me build up a nice little emergency funds, which, I mean, you don't necessarily need, but it is good because anything can happen. So that's my time. I think everybody does their stuff differently, but I think that's smart for me and my wife, you know what I'm saying, to build up our emergency funds, build up our own little savings, you know what I'm saying? Then as we keep learning to invest in stuff, then get into it. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the